Before starting this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and also hit the notification bell for future video. Watch till the end. KHATI Pixel welcomes you to this video, so let's begin the show. July 25th. Film your day. Share your story. In 2020, history is being made every day. Australian bushfires. Civil unrest in Hong Kong. A pandemic that took precious lives and changed the way we live. It has been exactly a month since Bagjan oil field in Oil India Limited's oil, natural gas well caught fire in Assam's Tinsukia district, but it continues to blaze despite efforts to control it. Machinery failure usually leads to a blowout, which is an uncontrolled release of crude oil or gas from a production well. Protests in every corner of America and around the world to demand that Black Lives Matter. But in the midst of these extraordinary events, everyday life still continues. We share moments, music, and meals. We dance. We laugh. We cry. We love. We fear. We hope. What if we captured all of it in a single day? On Saturday, July 25, 2020, film your day and upload your footage, and you may become part of a historic documentary, a time capsule of the year 2020. Anyone can participate, and submissions from all over the world will be woven together to create a feature film, produced by Ridley Scott, directed by Kevin Macdonald, filmed by you, and premiering at the 2021 Sundance Film Festival. Submissions open on July 25th and close on August 2nd. Let's write the story of 2020 together, where it all began. In July 2010, tens of thousands of people picked up their cameras and followed a simple invitation. Show us what your day looks like. With over 80,000 clips submitted from 189 countries, Life in a Day became the biggest participatory film project ever made. From 4,500 hours of footage, Kevin Macdonald and his team created a 90-minute feature film that premiered at the 2011 Sundance Film Festival and on YouTube. It's since been watched over 16 million times. Taking part is simple. On July 25th, grab your camera or smartphone and film your day. You might record a typical day going to work, connecting with family, being with friends. Or maybe something special is happening, it's your wedding day, you have important news to share, or you're having a baby. You could show us lockdown in your city, how your world is opening up, or something you're fighting for. Alternatively, you could choose to film someone you find interesting and spend the day capturing their July 25th. We'd also like you to show or tell us the answers to these 4 questions. What do you love? What do you fear? What would you like to change? Either about the world or your own life. What's in your pocket? The most important thing is to make it personal. Share what matters to you. This is your film. Submissions are open from July 25 to August 2. After submissions close, a team of researchers and editors will review the clips received. If your footage is used in the final film, we will contact you later, and following a few of these simple tips will increase the likelihood of your work being included in the finished film. Storytelling. Filmmaking is storytelling. Think about how to hold the viewer's attention. Whether you're filming yourself or someone else, the more personal and honest, the better. Hold your shots long enough to establish them in the viewer's minds. Avoid lots of panning and zooming. It will look messy, and it will leave your viewers dizzy. Shoot landscape. Make sure to shoot in landscape mode, so hold your phone on its side. Length. Language. You can submit as much or as little footage as you like, and you can record footage in any language. Capture highest quality possible in 24 FPS. We'll accept footage shot on any device, including mobile phones, but higher resolution footage will translate better to the finished film. So choose 4K over 1080p if your camera will allow it. Also, select 24 FPS as your frame rate, or 30 FPS if that is not an option on your camera or phone. Go to settings in your phone and look up the camera section. Get the best sound. It's important that we can hear you properly. Pay attention to any background noise that may interfere with your recording. If possible, plug a basic microphone into your camera to get the best sound possible. No filters. Do not use any filters, stickers, or special effects. We want your raw filming requirements. You will need to comply with the following conditions for your work to be considered for inclusion in the finished film. Appearance releases. When filming anyone other than yourself, such as your family, your friends, or even strangers, you must get them to sign an appearance release form. This is essential, especially for anyone who is clearly identifiable, talks to camera, or can be heard talking. If you're filming anyone under the age of 18 or under the age of legal majority in the country where they are a resident, also get their legal guardian or parent to sign the appearance release form. This is very important. Do not film any children without seeking permission first. If you do not get permission from people to include them in your video, we will not be able to use it. Note: if you are filming a crowd or street scene where people are mainly in the background, express permission may not be required, but rules vary country to country. Where possible, it's best to be on the safe side and get releases signed by people who are identifiable. More tips on usable footage location permissions. It's generally okay in many countries to film in public places without permission, although some buildings or public locations may require special permission to feature them. In privately owned locations, make sure the owner of the location is okay with you filming there. We may later have to ask you to get the owner to sign a location release if your video is included. If you shoot in your own home, your permission is already included in the terms and conditions. Don't film trademarks or protected works. Don't shoot posters of a famous person or artwork, or shoot brands or trademarks, such as cans of soda or logos on clothing, unless you have the rights or permission to do so. Don't use photos, footage, or quotes from movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, or books etc. in your content without permission. This includes anything on a mobile device or TV in the background. Don't use music. Don't use any music in your video, in the background or overlaid as part of the soundtrack. Know how personal information will be collected, used, and shared. Any personal information you provide to us in appearance releases and location releases about the people you film and the owners of locations where you film is governed by this data protection notice. Be careful and don't break the law. Pay attention to your surroundings and your safety. Make sure to follow any government guidelines on travel, social distancing, and face covering. Take care of yourself and others and don't put anyone in danger. Don't film anything obscene or violent, or that incites violence, or anything sexually explicit. Don't break. Ridley Scott. Executive producer Ridley Scott, one of the world's foremost directors and producers, is known for his groundbreaking work on some of the most iconic films of a generation, such as Thelma and Louise, Alien, The Martian, Black Hawk Down and Blade Runner. His film epic Gladiator won the Academy Award, Golden Globe, and BAFTA Awards for Best Picture, as well as the Academy Award for Best Actor in a leading role for Russell Crowe. Kevin Macdonald. Director Kevin Macdonald's first feature, One Day in September, won an Oscar for Best Documentary in 2000. His second feature, Touching the Void, premiered at Telluride 2003. Awards include a BAFTA for Best British Film and the Evening Standard Award for Best British Film, and it is the highest-grossing British documentary in UK box office history. Kai Lu-Xiong. Executive producer Kai Lu-Xiong is the managing director of RSA Films, having joined the company in 1992. Kai went to Brighton Art College and then on to the RCA to study fine art. She taught at Harrow Art College before moving into publishing, helping set up Deadline magazine with Tom Astor. Tabitha Jackson. Director, Sundance Film Festival. Tabitha Jackson, award-winning commissioning editor, director, producer and writer, was appointed the director of the Sundance Film Festival in February 2020. With more than 25 years of experience in the field of arts and non-fiction, let's join the movement. Thank you. So, thank you for watching KHATI Pixel. If you like the video, do share and hit the subscribe button for future video, and also hit the bell icon for notification. KHATI Pixel. Please do subscribe the channel for all the latest videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified first whenever we upload any video. See you in the next video.